Section 4. The Structures of the Soul. Now that we've seen that human souls are in different stages of development, and that Buddha sees this world in terms of both equality and fairness, I would like to share with you my understanding of the structure of the soul. The soul of a person living on earth is only a small part of his or her larger soul, and we are only aware of the surface consciousness of the soul. The rest of the soul, the subconscious, exists in the spirit world. To help you better understand this idea, let's look more closely at the nature of the soul. As we saw in Chapter 1, in the beginning, the primordial Buddha created the consciousness of the cosmic spirit of the 13th dimension. The spirit then created the galactic consciousnesses of the 12th dimension, which then produced the stellar consciousnesses of the 11th dimension. The stellar consciousnesses then created the planetary consciousnesses of the 10th dimension, which in turn produced the consciousnesses of the 9th dimension, which have human personalities. The 9th dimension's grand spirits, therefore, have personal characteristics. However, because their energy is too massive to dwell in a single human body, when they incarnate in the three-dimensional material world, they only use a portion of their consciousness. In the cases of Gautama Siddhartha and Jesus Christ, 9th dimension spirits individuated small portions of their massive energy in human form, thereby creating unique human souls. Grand spirits of the 9th dimension are capable of splitting themselves into an infinite number of souls, each of which can serve different purposes for the creation of a new civilization. Then when those souls leave the human body and return to the world of the 9th dimension, they become part of the memory of their grand spirits. The situation differs slightly for great guiding spirits of light in the world of Tathagatas. These spirits of the 8th dimension are also advanced spirits, but their personalities are more distinct and unique. 8th dimension spirits usually live in heaven as part of one integrated consciousness, but when necessary, they can divide themselves into any number of spirits to achieve a specific purpose. For instance, Yakushi Nyodai, a Tathagata of medicine, has one integrated personality as an 8th dimensional spirit, but when help and guidance are needed in the medical arena, he can split his spiritual light to create thousands of spirits, or even tens of thousands who can then provide medical guidance to other spirits and people all around the world. While grand spirits of the 9th dimension can split into independent spirits to achieve a variety of different purposes, 8th dimension spirits focus on a very specific purpose no matter how many spirits they divide into. This is the difference between spirits of the 9th dimension and spirits of the 8th. Spirits in the world of bodhisattvas of the 7th dimension have even more individualized human characteristics. Some consciousnesses in the 8th dimension and above had never incarnated on Earth, but all 7th dimension spirits have experienced life on Earth. The 7th dimension spirits that belong to the El Cantari spirit group place great importance on teamwork, and as a general rule, they formed groups of 6 spirits. The leader of such a group is regarded as the core spirit, and the other 5 members are branch spirits. All 6 spirits have the same tendencies and similar characteristics, and just as a human body consists of 6 body parts, a head, 2 arms, a torso, and 2 legs. The 7th dimension teams of 6 spirits make up one integrated soul. These 6 spirits take turns being born into this world to accomplish their mission of saving people. Experience that any one spirit gains on Earth is shared with the other 5 spirits. Usually, the spirit who is next in line to be born acts as the guardian of the spirit ahead of it, who has already been born on Earth. Nowadays, however, in order to cope with the complex structure of society, the spirit with the most recent incarnation often takes the role of the guardian spirit so that it can provide guidance based on the very latest information. In the world of light of the 6th dimension, however, spirits have little awareness of belonging to a group. Since each spirit acts independently, it has difficulty understanding the concept of soul siblings, or of a core spirit and branch spirits. In the 6th dimension and the worlds below it, there are spirits who were created around 100 million years ago by a giant device called a Python, which magnified the high-dimensional light and produced 5 copies or branch spirits of a core 6th dimensional spirit. Because the spiritual awareness of these new copy spirits was lower than that of the original 6th dimension spirit, most of them became inhabitants of the world of goodness of the 5th dimension and the posthumous world of the 4th dimension. In order to raise their spiritual level, these copy spirits reincarnate quite frequently, moving between our three-dimensional material world and the spirit world. In the sixth dimension and below, the core spirit usually protects and guides its branch spirits when they are born on Earth to undergo soul training. Sometimes, however, as a result of their different experiences on Earth, a disparity develops between the awarenesses of the six spirits. If this disparity becomes too great, then it can become difficult to keep the same team of six spirits together. In such cases, they receive the power of Buddha's light to form new groups with different spirits.